Hi, everybody.
Just gonna catch this. I think we are live. And I'm coming in here for a power yoga, pure power yoga for hikers, and I hope the internet stays on pretty good. And I'm assuming it is rocking and rolling from what I see. And what I'm gonna do is look in the Facebook group just to make sure that I see it going in there. And yeah, how is everybody? Drop in the chat what's happening. How's your day been? How is your day been? Okay, so it looks like it's rocking. And so we're going to get going. This is a power hikers yoga mixed with primal, mixed with so many different things that I love that is so juicy. So I would not call this a beginner class, between intermediate and advanced, but not advanced as far as complication of the asanas of the move, but more advanced for the strength part, being on your hands a lot for the strength, shoulders. So you want your body, you want to be strong with your upper body in this one. Although I'm giving modifications. So we're gonna get rocking. And we're gonna get rocking. We're gonna meet on the mat. These are my absolute favorite classes to do. And I'm going to have you sit on your feet, lengthen through your spine. I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping because I have the microphone, but I hope you do. Now just draw the shoulders up to the ears, scrunch everything up. And then as you drop the shoulders down, just make a sound, release like a sigh. And just take a few more breaths here as you stretch the front part of your legs. Imagine lengthening from your root to your crown. Really, so lifting through that body, creating space through your vertebrae. And just as you exhale, just create that sound. Make a sound. It always feels good to make a sound. Just feeling that breath, pull it all the way into your base, to your root chakra, down. Pull it right into the earth. As you exhale, making that sound across your throat. Settling into the mat. So we're going to go no more than 45 minutes today. I've got my clock, so I'm making sure it's there. And let's just extend your hands slowly across your thighs, down in front. Extend the fingers forward, lowering the forehead to the mat. Open across through the chest, create space. Lengthen through the fingers, feel more space between the vertebrae. And I invite you to look at this yoga mat as like a playground. Now we're going to play. And to have the mind of curiosity and play and experimenting. Maybe something is difficult, but you can always attempt, give it a go, and just put more juice in what feels good and just leave out what doesn't. Inhale, bring your fingers back to the knees, extend the crown. And now settle and ground. Come up on your toes, stretching that good old hiker stretch, base of the feet. And just hold it there for 10 seconds. Oh, it's so good in the toes. And now drop the hands down. Inhale, both arms over your head. Tighten the core, drop the right arm down, extend over your crown, palm forward. Anchor through the core, both arms up. Inhale. And exhale down. Drop that arm over your head. And now inhale. Now keep the arms up and just roll the wrist there. Just going to put it into And just roll out those wrists. We're going to be on them quite a bit today. Interlace your fingers and do a few figure eights. In and out and in and out. Pick your fingers up, in and out. Spritz those fingers. Warming up through the forearms of the wrist. Place your fingers on the ground and just create some fluidity here. Roll through that spine like a wave. And then just take a sort of a circular fluid motion, opening up through every joint in your body. Go the opposite direction, creating like a stir the pot feeling, connecting to the core, and keep your breath in flow. Gripping the floor with your fingers. Slide your fingers in front, take them behind your feet, open up front side body. And drop the hips down. So consciously, we're going to have some sun. Hope you can see me okay. Come forward, press the fingers strong into the ground. You can keep the knees on the ground or elevate them like me. Practice that plank. Drive the fingers into the ground, separate the shoulder blades. Draw the belly into the spine, thighs tight. Just feel your whole body work together as you hold that plank. Shoulder blades down. Take a peek forward, lower yourself 4 seconds to the ground. Plant the feet, squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale, draw the shoulders down. Coming into a cobra, looking up. Forehead down. Push up from the knees to the toes, and then coming into your first down dog. Pedal the feet if it feels good. Right here, just whatever your body wants to do, go for that. You can do a twist, you can walk the dog. You can lift up on your toes, drop the heels. We want to get some length in that upper body. From the fingers to the hips. Allow the heels to drop. Feel that top of the mountain of those hips lengthen. Separate the shoulder blades. And eventually getting the heels down. Now we're going to roll forward like a wave again. You can drop the knees anytime. Lower to the floor and feet down. Roll back into that cobra a little stronger. Exhale, forehead down. Maybe you do a full push-up this time. And we're done. Let's do a wave, but this time I'm going to add a loaded beast, as we would call in primal. Pull the hips back. And the knees are like hovering on the ground. If that's too much, just drop the knees to the ground. And now from here, roll again like a wave. Elbows in, tighten through that core, lower to the floor. If you want to move into the upward dog, move into upward. Draw the shoulders down and back to the wave. And downward dog. Bend those knees. We're going to take 2 big steps to the front. Lunge, lunge, let it hang. Shake out what you need to shake. Sigh out, release with sound what you need to. Halfway fold, inhale. Lengthen, feel it stretch, backside body. Exhale, nose to toes. Slowly engage, press your heels into the ground. Engage the backside body, inhale. Exhale, Tadasana. I know part of me is cut off there. Good, finding your ground. And then we're going to bend those knees slightly, full breath in. Come into your chair. So lengthen the spine. So be wary of the back. Draw the shoulders down. Connect to the back muscles. Draw the belly button in. Extend the arms to the sky. Begin to contract through the back there. Begin to work the back as you stabilize with the core. Sit into the heels, into the floor. Stretch up and forward fold, lengthen. Inhale, take a peek. Exhale, find your version of the plank. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and slowly lower down. Moving into cobra for you or upward dog. And down. We're moving and grooving. Raise that right leg up, squeeze the glute. Just take a few seconds there. Feel that calf stretch on the left leg. Not maybe as high on the first one. And now I'm going to bring the knee to the elbow or to the tricep. Drop it down to the wrist and back to the elbow. Inhale. And now forward lunge. Looking forward, get that nice long lunge from the crown to the heel. Feel that through the hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the knee. Inhale, both arms up. Now tip that left arm over to the right side as that left hip drops. Take it down. Place the left hand in the ground. Lift up, extend the arm to the sky, reach to the sky. Hug that right knee in. Press that back leg through the heel. Swooping that arm down. From here, moving into runner's lunge. So we're going right in. On that toe, remember you can change the intensity by how far forward. Engage the back muscles as you extend. Take it into a high lunge. And back to the low. Back to the high. Back to the low. One more high. One more low. Bring the hands in prayer and extend high in the air. Stay in that lunge. Tip it over to the right. And tip it over to the left. Do it again. Tip it over to the right. And back to the left. Finding that stability. Oh, baby. Turn it into warrior two. Let's move in and out. Keeping that knee lined up with the foot. Extend the arms. Look over that middle finger. Hold it. Penetrate the look. Find one spot. Inhale the arms up. Pick the arms down. Find that lizard lunge as you look forward. Next time around, we're going to add on, but let's take the right leg back. And now we're going to roll forward like a wave. Take it down. One yogi style push up from the knees of the toes. And down dog. Anytime you need to, you can rest. You can give the hands a break and the wrists a break. Taking time out when you need to. Just jump back into the flow when it feels good. Left leg up, point the toe, engage the glute, and then feel that stretch in the calf on the right side. Turn on that core. Lift the toe away from the floor. Knee to the elbow or tricep, pause. Really feel like you're going to go into a balance. Drop to the wrists. Pull, exhale. Inhale the leg back up. Exhale, lunge forward. Lengthen that lunge, open into the hip flexor. Turn on that core. Direct that heel back, look forward. Now drop that knee down. Oh, sorry, turn first. Turn the arm up, lift. Look high up, look past those fingers as you push the right hand into the floor. And drop it down. Drop that knee coming up. And now we're going to open up a little more in the hip flexor as you stretch the arm over the head. Stretch forward, taking the hands down, rising up, core tight. Find your runner's lunge, your version. Warming up through the hip, feel that back, turning on the triceps. You can make this more intense, coming on the toe. And now inhale high, exhale. Inhale. Oh, this leg is feeling the burn from yesterday. Now stay right up. Interlace the fingers. Tip over to the left. Keep stabilized. Come back to center. Tip over to the right. Feeling how much that's working through the hip. over, stretch, center, so good. And now lift up, turn the body into warrior two, extend those arms, drop down, explore, keeping that knee over the second, third toe, draw the shoulder blades back, open through the hips. Inhale here, turn, coming back center. Brace it down, hands on the inside. So we're putting into lizard lunge. Step that leg back. Now bend the knees, roll forward, option into a yogi style push up from the knees or the toes. And down dog. Step, walk, or hop to the front. Half fold, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, nose to toes. Press through the heels, inhale. Exhale. Practice a little bit of balance stability. Inhale, press the left foot into the ground. Raise that right leg, drive that left heel in. Hold it, stabilize, bring your hands in prayer. Raise it up, tighten that core even more. Stabilizing, grabbing on the floor of the toes. Press that foot down, taking the other side. Extend the arms up, press the heel into the ground. Stabilizing, holding, holding. Yeah, working the hip as you raise the knee up. Press through that heel. Extend that leg straight. And drop. Take a full breath in. Close the legs. Exhale into chair. Core tight, feel the back. Turn on the back muscles. Draw those shoulders down. Feel them turn on. Pull those arms back. Sink down lower. Reach higher. Sink down lower. Reach higher. Forward fold, let it release. Now we're really going to turn on the juice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step or hop back. Take it down. Pause if you wish. Almost at the bottom. Moving into your up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more round through. Rise the leg up. Inhale. Exhale, draw to the knee or elbow or tricep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, send the toe to the sky. Turn on the glute. Lunge forward. Inhale the arm up high. Exhale the arm back down. Inhale, lift into the runner's lunge. Exhale, sink into the runner's lunge. 3 times in high crescent. Stabilizing into that heel. One more. Bring the hands together. Tip it over to the right. Tip it over to the left. Coming back to center. Flip the body into warrior two. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, take the arms down. Find that lizard lunge, coming on the elbow or the hand on the left side. Now we're coming into a side plank. You can drop the knee if you need to modify the plank. Okay, but I'm going to show you the next move. So you're going to stack the legs. If you need to drop to the elbow, drop to the elbow. I'm going to take your hand here. We're going to raise that top leg. Drive the knee towards the elbow. And back down. And tuck. And one more. And tuck. And taking the hands center. Press the fingers into the ground. Look forward. A set of 8 mountain climber. 2 knees is 1. 1, 2, 3. Pushing the hands on the floor. 4, 5, 6. Yes, you can run this. 7, 8, and chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Taking a seat when you need a rest in between. Option, find a flow in between instead of coming to complete rest. One more flow. And now back to down dog. It's a new thing every time. Stay with your breath. Lengthen, pull the hips up high, opening through the chest. Just noticing the heels drop into the floor. Left leg raises in the sky, squeeze the glute. Exhale, bring the knee to the elbow or tricep. Inhale, drop it to the wrist. Exhale, release, draw the core muscles in. Inhale, stretch it to the sky. Exhale, lunge low. Support, right hand on the ground. Reach the arms to the sky. Draw the shoulder blades together. Coming up, runner's lunge. Think grace with those strong movements, moving with flow, even in the transitions, really consciously. Inhale, exhale, working on the stability of that hip. Staying connected to the body. And lift up. Close the arms. Tip it over to the left. And tip it over to the right. Come back to the center. Find your warrior two. Explore where you can go. Maybe you can go deeper this time. Line up the knee toe. Line up your posture. Draw those arms back. Working those upper back muscles. Inhale high. Exhale to the floor. Now pressing into that side plank. Remember the modifications on the knee and on the elbow, or either or. Hand behind, leg is up. Center mountain climber. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You are mountain climbers. 2, 1. Chaturanga. Down dog. Now walk it to the back of the mat. Take a half fold. Full fold. Give those wrists a break. Slowly lift up. Exhale back down. Coming into some primal moves, my favorite. Okay, let's go into a little bit of a bear position in the flat on the feet. As best you can, push your arms forward, round at the back. Inhale on the toes, open through the chest. Exhale, forward press. Inhale, knees forward, open the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Think of that lightness, fingers. We're going to turn your body. We're going to practice some nice, light side hop shuffles. They're like bear shuffles. And a very soft landing. Fingers so light. Core is turned on. Looks like this. Back to the Malasana. I can use my fingers. I can put my whole hands on. Spine tall. Give a couple more like that. And then we're going to do the playful kinds. If you want to play in between, have a nice practicing that soft landing. If you don't want to jump, just practice a little bit of weight in the hands. Coming to the side, forward fold. Woo, baby. That's a leg burn. Come forward and roll back. Coming into the next phase. Keeping it fluid in between. Woo. Keep your hands back, open up, front side body. All right, so now we're moving into the crawl forward. We're going to go 3 steps forward, 3 steps back, and eventually we're going to kick through. So engage the core, press using the hands and the fingers. When the right arm's up, the left knee is up. You can also do this totally on the floor if you don't want to suspend your body. Turning on the midsection. Now I'm going to do it elevated. Keeping that spine long, that I could just balance my cup of espresso on it perfectly. Now watch. Turn the right leg through and back to center. Walk, walk, turn, and back to center. Walk, walk, turn, back to center. Walk, walk, back to center. Walk, 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 and have a seat. Roll the shoulders up, breathe. I'm breaking the sections up so we can eventually put them all together with our flow. Little breaks in between so you can build that strength up again. Okay, so I'm gonna have another, we have another 2 combos to add in. Fingers up, moving to down dog. This is combo number 3. We're going to take your right leg to the mat, placing your hands on the knee. Okay. And then we're going to bring the back foot in, suspend it or on the ground, and press it back. Take the other side. Come front. And back. Okay, so what this can look like, you can leap. You don't even have to jump. You can step, suspend the leg, step, strong, graceful. Practice your landing. Let's try a couple more. Okay, no jumping at all. Last one. Tap. Woo! So cool, isn't it? Okay, so we got time. That's a lot of combos. We're going to put those 3 things I just showed you together. And I'm going to add one more at the end, and then we're going to move and groove it with the flow. So send some love to your wrists. Okay. Perfect. So coming into, let's start with just one wave from the loaded beast. So pulling back, stretching forward, roll like a wave, taking it into a push-up, and roll back. Walk your hands back, find your seated low. Roll forward on the toes, inhale, open. Come into the bear pose, sitting into the heels. Onto the toes, roll, open up, receive. Exhale, balance with your hands. One more. Inhale, exhale. Getting playful. 8, 7, you can kick the legs up or you can keep them low. 6, you can start to move around in different directions. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Inhale. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Turn if you wish. Tuck, kick. 1, 2, 3. Quick turn, tuck, kick if you wish. Last 2. Woo! Big breath. They're like intervals. Coming into the last section. Then we come back to our flow. And then we go through it all again with one added piece. Downward dog. Step forward. So you can change the speed. You can keep both hands on the mat. This is what I mean by playground. Remember, you don't have to jump. You can do all these moves. Last one in a stepping. And drop it down. Roll a few times forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to our flow. Back to down dog. And we're going to step, walk, or hop to the front. Forward fold. Half fold. Take a second. Exhale, nose to toes. So good. Press through the heels slowly up. Inhale. Exhale. Find that standing balance again. I'm standing. Picking that one knee up, draw the core in. Tuck it behind the foot. Drive the knee up. Practicing your stability as you lift up. Couple more. So I'm tipping the hip out and I'm drawing it back in. One more. Tuck. Other side, lift. Two more. I think I hear dogs. I hear dogs. So good. Coming back to our flow. Oh, we got it. Inhale the arms. Coming into your chair. Tap into that power center, your confidence, that inner power. Breathe right into that center. Sink lower. Inhale the fingers up high. Connect to your back muscles. Sink down low. Turn on your back. Turn on your glutes. Turn on your core. And release it to the floor. Doggies. Inhale. Exhale back. Lily, come. And lower down. Choose your form. And up dog cobra. Exhale down dog. Inhale the right leg. I'm bringing you back to our flow. Exhale, tricep elbow. Inhale to the wrist. Exhale. And inhale. Do as best you can. Staying with that flow, even though there's strong moves. Inhale up. Exhale back down. This time we're going all the way up from a runner's lunge. Inhale. Tip it over to the right. Tip it over to the left. Keep that core engaged. Bring it back to center. Find your warrior two. Go right there. And open up. Let's do an extra stretch tricep. Reach for the fingers mid-back as you hold the tricep. And release, go right back to focusing over the middle finger. Inhale high. Turn, exhale, find that side plank. If your hand's too tired, drop it to the elbow. Hold that plank like I'm holding it. Drop the knee down for an option. Or if you want to turn it up. One more. Center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up. Inhale. Exhale to the elbow. Inhale to the wrist. Exhale. Inhale. Oh, lunge. Draw the arm up. Turn it up to the sky. Lower it down to the floor. Slowly bring the body up, core tight. Find your flow. Tip it over to the left. Tip it over to the right. Come back to center and exhale into your warrior two. Have that laser focus over your finger. Option to wrap. Reach down to the center of your shoulder blades. Extra stretch through the shoulders, triceps. Do what you can. Release those arms. Inhale. Exhale, melt to the floor. Remember, option to take it to the elbow. Stack that plank or drop the knee. Or take your option up as tuck in. Mindfully with strength. On the hands or on the elbows. Tuck. So, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm showing the option. And now chaturanga. This time you're going to stay. I lied. No chaturanga. You're staying on the ground. Squeezing the glutes. Coming into a locust. Arms out. Legs out. Turning on the backside body, everybody. Really turning on the juice. Bring your arms into a W. Such a good back exercise. Take your arms into a Y. Bring your arms into a T. And bring your arms into an L. Draw the shoulders down the back. Point the toes. Oh yeah, press your hands down. Push up. Let's give one flow. Beautiful. So good. I'm going to show you one more addition to that primal flow. Then a few more stretches and I'm going to let you go. All right. So yoga is a place where there's so much rhyming just by nature, and I love it. Okay. So this is all about play and playground as we're getting strong. I'm going to show you another one you can add on. You don't have to, you can leave it out. Coming into the down dog. Again, taking a step forward. Use the block. So we practice a lot, drawing that core up, look forward. And I'm going to bring that leg through. I'm either going to let the leg sit on the ground. I'm going to hike it up, turn on the hip flexors core, step back, hand, and back for more. Other side. Option. You don't have to use the block. To elevate my hand, shoulder, wrist is all lined up. Do it again. Turn on that core. And drop those knees. Roll back. So fun. Grab those fingers. Inhale. So I showed you there 4 different primal sets that you can interweave into a power flow. So the power flow here, if you want to do an extra long workout, you can go through the flow again and then go through these 4 sets of 4 different patterns. You'll be able to see it again on the recording. So now we're coming forward into flat. Forehead down, bringing your both feet in, grabbing 2 inches under the toes, coming into bull pulling pose. Inhale. And now exhale, kick, squeeze the glutes, open to the chest, look up. This is just a 10-second hold. Knees not too wide. Kick it up. We got it. Open, 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 and release. Now look to the right side and really let go for 10 seconds in between. Palms up to receive the benefits in between as you breathe. Turning your head back to center, connecting to the core. Grab both feet right under the toes. Let's take another breath in. And now give it a kick, balance on the belly, hips. Look up, kick into the hands, look up, go for it, squeeze the glutes. And now slow release, look to the left side, relax. So in the neck, cervical spine, just let it release. And palms up. And turning the head back to center. Placing the hands down, give a little push up. Now let's take your back to down dog. We're just going to open the hip. Honey, Lily, come. Lily. Come. Open through the hip. Ah. And as you're done that side, come through. Find a pigeon that feels good for you. Maybe you massage it out a little bit as you lengthen through the spine. Use any props you need to hike the hip up or to lean onto forward. And just bring some flow into your body, into the shoulders. Doesn't have to be a static hold. You can move a little bit with that breath. And come back up, back into the down dog. I know we're on our hands a lot today. And you're going to lift up, open. Allow gravity to open that hip. Taking it around and now bring that knee forward into your pigeon. And good, ease into it. Just rock and roll a little bit. Just kind of put some flow, put some mojo into it. To find the spot, give it 2 or 3 breaths right in that spot. Draw the shoulders down. Ah. And from here, bringing that leg around in front. Lengthen through the spine. Extend the legs out straight. Stretch the fingers up to the sky. Fold forward. Just let it go. We're going to do 3 rounds. Release. Inhale, unroll from the hips to the crown. Exhale, release. One more time. This time we're going to hold it. Breathe. Now taking yourself back on your hips. We're just going to come into a bridge, just open up a bit. And for those of you that want to hold the bridge, go for it. Those of you that just kind of want to move up and down, stay with the flow. And some of you may want to go into the wheel pose or thoracic bridge. You're warmed up and you know you got it. Option for everybody. You can stay anywhere 10 to 20 seconds. Just feels so good to open that area. But again, if you're not practicing the wheel, just choose the bridge position. And let's just roll out. Oh, it always feels so good going in the thoracic. So stay in the rollout. Or you can go back into the bridge. I'm feeling called to go back into the bridge. Stay in the rollout, rock and roll. Uh-oh. Something just fell. Anyhow. Coming back to the breath, relaxing into the body. Using that out breath to just release any bent up energy, any little extra nooks and crannies that needs to move through the body. Always better to release it out and not keep it in. Open the palms to the side, allow the hips to dip side to side. And ease our way into just a short Shavasana. And at home, you can take a longer one. Definitely take a longer one. But for time's sake, I'm just going to do a 1 minute closing. And I invite you to extend that into 5 to 10 minutes, please, for the best benefit. You've done so many different stabilizing core on the wrist, the whole body. And just to have that space to absorb it all is so good. So extend the legs out, open the arms, palms open. Begin with a big breath. Pull in that breath like a beam of light. Pull it all through your whole body. As you exhale, releasing every muscle. Relax your jaw. Relax your forehead. You keep a lot of tension in the jaw. A lot of tension gets stored in there. So release your face. Imagine letting go. And the rest of the body will follow. Okay. Continue to breathe and just breathe in some extra focus, taking the focus of that breath to your wrists, to your hands. We're on them a lot today. Sending some recovery energy in your arms and through your whole body. Take another deep breath in and then begin to move from your toes, your nose, your fingertips, your lips. Slow unwind with flow. Come to a full body stretch. And in your timing, slowly bring the knee back in. Take a second to just lengthen through your back. Just take a second there to ground. And then when you're ready, let's meet seated position. Lengthen through the spine, ground through your hands. Ready to ground, keep the hands down or actually on the ground, ready to receive. Take your hands open and say, I receive. Draw the spine tall. Let's close this class with a full breath in. And like always, send your glitter, send your magic out to whoever needs it. Because whatever you send out comes back to you. You know. That's not the reason, but you know that. Glitter, glitter, and come into Namaste. My friends, I thank you for showing up. Whenever you get to do this, drop a note in the chat. If you were here and you did it, you can do it anytime. I'm loving you in Adventure Album Box. Have the best day ever, and I'll see you on the mat or in the mountain.